Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future of Fashion podcast. My name is Victoire, and I am joined today by Hannah Smith, fashion designer, to discuss inclusivity and diversity in fashion. Hello, Hannah.
Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you very much for joining us today. As part of the Future of Fashion show, we would like to have your insight when it comes to inclusivity and diversity in fashion. First of all, I'd like to emphasize that I genuinely really appreciate what you do as a fashion designer. I got to see your collection at the UAL, and it was absolutely fantastic. The way you blend inclusivity with artistic storytelling is absolutely fantastic. Could you walk us through the inspiration behind all of that and how it reflects on your approach to inclusive design?
Absolutely. So this collection is called The Gentle Frame, and it mainly looks at the kind of organic and mechanical duality of disabled experience. Most of my insight comes from my brother, who has a disability and has used crutches or a wheelchair throughout his life. So I wanted to create a collection that kind of spoke of the juxtaposing stories of vulnerability and strength. And I did this through materials. So there's a lot of references to specifically wrought iron gates as these kind of hard metal material embodiments of restriction and but protection as well. And then through textiles and experimental methods, I've created garments that emulate this wrought iron effect, but in a soft way. So that's through like airbrushed spray prints, or so using leather as like a soft, yet organic, like second skin. So yeah, that's what the collection is about. But I've used disabled models as well as non-disabled models, and the seated looks are specifically designed for the seated models, so they're tailored to the seated position. I've also considered how the silhouette completely changes once a model is seated, and how you can utilize the space behind the wheelchair as well as in front of it, and the wheelchair itself, seeing the wheelchair as an asset that can be dressed and adorned for, as well as other medical aids. I think they should be seen as extensions of the body, and treated with the same sensitivity.
Fantastic. Looking ahead of inclusion fashion, because this is what you are promoting, this is really at the core of your designs. And after seeing your collection, we can see how much it is impactful for yourself and for the people seeing your collections on the runway. What changes or innovations do you hope to see in the fashion industry in the future to better promote inclusivity and accessibility?
I think visibility is a massive thing. I think that in the future, I'd love to see all brands at London Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, luxury brands as well as high street brands, to have at least a portion of their casting to be with disabled models, because it means that then they have to think about that in the design process, and it should come a lot earlier on. It also involves having disabled employees and designers who are then there to give first-hand experience on how fashion should work for them. And being able to see it on the runway is so vital, because it's missing in the creative realm, where at the moment it's all about practicality, and it's also quite hidden. So I think just exposure.
Amazing. Before ending this session, and we are so looking forward to see your designs on the runway this evening, what are you the most looking forward to for this tonight event?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's work on the runway, and I mean, I was here at I was as a visitor viewer even at the last one, and it was such a wholesome event. It felt very community driven, and so I'm just excited to talk to everyone after, and hope that everyone has a really nice day.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Hannah, for your time, and looking forward to see you this evening.
Thank you, you too.